Hey everyone, my name is Ira. I've been on testosterone for about 8.5 months now. Yes, about 8.5 months, I'd say. I didn't really plan for this. I was just really excited at my opportunity to make a video, so I made a video. So acne is something that I'm having. It comes and goes. I have like rougher days sometimes, and then not so rough weeks other times, and I find that like my acne like shifts depending on where my facial hair is coming in, and I'm also getting like, I know I've said this before, but like some serious acne, and by serious I mean just like existent, and I'm used to it not existing. I'm losing my hair a lot. Like I said, I haven't really noticed a change in my hairline at all. I still have like a widow's peak going on. And then my facial hair is coming in like a lot right here, so when I smile it disappears because like that's where my dimples are, and then like when I'm done smiling it reappears again, so it's like awesome. Basically, I have a magical mustache. uh my legs are getting hairier. But I'm still like, I'm finally starting to get hair on my thighs, and it doesn't look as ridiculous anymore. But the thing is like, it only grows in like specific patches, like right here basically, and that's it. So it's a little frustrating. Just because I would like to have some even leg hair. Oh yeah, back to my facial hair. Okay, so like I said, my mustache is growing in right here. I'm also getting, well, I already had chin hair, but my chin hair is like kind of getting long. Like I can tug on it. And I can finally see it like when I look in the mirror without going like this, you know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, I was starting to get sideburns a couple months ago, and they're definitely coming in a lot more. They're longer now, and I get hair a lot right here. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. Maybe because the glitter. Like right here, I get hair, and they're like slowly starting to connect, you know. And I don't really get much hair in this area at all. But I do on my chin. I do on my upper lip, and it's like starting to come down here. But like as far as like that, it's like for the most part like bald. I get acne there more often than in other places, and I think it's because I'm starting to grow hair there. But I do have some. It's just like even I have a hard time seeing it sometimes, so it's like I just pretend that I don't see it at all. Let's see. My shoulders have definitely gotten wider. That's something I've for sure noticed. And I don't think I've gotten that much muscle growth, but like, I don't know. You can't really tell because like I'm in front of a light, but I actually have a muscle now, kind of. So that's interesting. My voice is deeper. I don't know why I'm coughing. I'm not even sick. I apologize for that. My voice is definitely deeper, and it's funny because like sometimes it'll get a lot deeper in an incredibly short amount of time. Like I was hanging out with my friend Christian, and then like I hung out with him a couple days after that, and he was like, "Ira, is your voice deeper? Like you should knock it off. Go back." And I was like, I can't do that. But yeah, I mean, I made a post about dick growth on my blog. As far as like dick growth goes, it's like definitely subsided. It's not as like, you know, when to the people that have started testosterone, like you may know what I'm talking about. But for me, it felt like at first it was like like going super fast, and then it's kind of plateaued at this point. It's grown like a couple centimeters maybe, but I'm basically like at 2 inches now, I believe. And yeah, so I mean like I don't pump or anything like that, and pumping is expensive, so I don't plan on pumping, but yeah, it's definitely, the growth has definitely subsided, but it's slow but steady. You know what I mean? Oh yes, my feet have gotten wider. I had to get new work shoes, and I had a really hard time finding shoes because it's like I have really small feet. In guys, I wear like a size 4 or something, and in girls, I wear like a size 6.5, right? So most of the time, I have to buy girls' shoes anyway, or I have to buy children's shoes, which is hard sometimes. But, yeah. So, I have a hard time finding shoes now because I have to find shoes that are incredibly short, but I also, my feet have gotten wider, so I have to find shoes that are short, like, basically like a circle. Not really. I mean, like, you can see my feet. They're not that bad. And they're dirty because I was outside with my friend who was gardening. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I've been, well, lately, like, I've been skipping shots. And so I'm on an incredibly low dose of testosterone because I am about to run out and I can't afford to get more tea, basically, and I didn't realize that the LA Gay and Lesbian Center kind of screwed me over because they told me that they gave me like the sheet with my prescription on it, but they put my preferred name on it, which I really loved about them, but it's not my legal name, so I can't really get a prescription refill with it. But not only that, it doesn't actually have the details of my prescription on that sheet, so I have to start all over, which is incredibly disenfranchising and depressing. But I'm gonna try and figure that out as soon as I possibly can. I supposedly have like a connection to a cheaper doctor that can re-prescribe tea for me. But yeah, so basically for the past 2 months, I would say, I have been only taking 0.25 milliliters of testosterone every other week because I just want to make it last as long as possible. I should probably consult a doctor about that. I don't recommend anybody else like following my example. There are some things that like desperation outweighs logic on as at least for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just just kidding, I lied. There's one more thing. My body weight is definitely shifting, like, as far as, like, my body fat goes. I feel like my hips are a little smaller. I used to get a lot of comments when I was younger about, like, having a larger butt, if you will, or just, like, the shape of my butt, and now I just, like, don't have a butt. Yeah, I just really don't have a butt. and I have, like, I've always carried, like, the majority of my weight in my gut, so it hasn't, like, that is, like, of no surprise to me. Like, I've always just been like that, but now I have even more of a gut than I did before, and I sometimes, like, I feel like I look ridiculous. Like, I feel like I should just, like, be carrying a beer everywhere I go, but, which is totally not true of people who have, like, larger bellies, obviously, because I don't drink that much. But, I've been saying that a lot. I apologize. That's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing. To the person that's, like, being a total douchebagel about, like, calling me a girl and saying that I, don't fulfill their standards of, manliness or whatever, like, fuck off. I mean, really. It's not that hard. Like, gender and sex are two different things. Both of them are social constructions because we use language to define and to create them. I don't live my life according to your standards of gender and what you define men and women to be. I don't always feel male, and for you to assume that is really fucked up. And you didn't even ask me. I sometimes, like, feel a little more genderqueer. I have no problem with femininity. I don't understand why being a feminine man is a problem, or it's negative. I don't understand why, just because I am transitioning, that I have to be hyper masculine. So yeah, basically, fuck yeah, feminine, trans guys, you are all awesome, and you definitely have my support and my solidarity. And thank you all for watching, and I miss you all very much. And, yeah, I will see you all later. Okay, bye. If I can find this stop button. Just kidding. Okay, now, for real, bye.